When we go shopping, he carries the shopping bags.
So you don't carry nothing?
No, I just walk with my 2 hand free. Honestly,
I don't know.
We're running out of time.
Wait.
Time. Red card.
Let's I'll say first of all, those who are on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to YouTube.
Respect your husband, alright? Allow him to be the man he can be. Don't cheat, alright? Make sure. Shut up! Allow him to talk.
Sound the pot cover. Pump. Sound the pot cover. In the house. Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rudi Lickwood, and welcome to Anything Goes podcast. Allow me to introduce you to the cast. Right next to me, I've got Ali, Antigua Ali. Make some noise for Antigua Ali, people.
Hey, everyone. Yes.
Easy.
What up?
Next to her, who can I say that we've got standing next to her? The one and the only, without a shadow of a doubt, is Captain Caveman! Come on, make it up for us. Give me up for the brother, man. Give me up for the brother. Give my little gunshot.
I don't know. I can't get to it right now.
He looks like he's had a bloody stroke. That ain't frozen. That looks like he's had a stroke, my friend.
Stop calming him.
And underneath me, allow me to introduce everybody first. Underneath me, we've got Nevada all the way in Sweden.
For me at all.
Oh, here we go.
Bless him.
Sing again.
No one cares for
I am a
Lord of mercy.
Put on some clothes, man, for God's sake.
It's just because you can't take out your belly. Anything, Countryman's got to tuck in his belly. You understand what I'm saying?
Tuck in your belly.
Tuck in your belly. Yeah, take it out. You have to tuck it in.
You see that, Natasha? Yeah, that Tasha.
Wait, hold on. Allow me to introduce. Please, really do allow me to introduce. In the middle there, we've got the one and only himself, the Maverick. Shoe doctor.
Smooth.
Wait, hold on. Countryman, what happened to the explosion? What's going on? You are so bitter. Just give the boy an explosion and done, man. Give the boy an explosion. What?
I don't like him. Every day he call me at 4 o'clock in the morning. Come to this, come to that. Turn this on, turn on this.
Oh God. Directly under Natasha, directly under Countryman, I call her my big sister. Me and this girl always argue, we always a cuss and fight. That is my big sister. Give it up for Natasha!
Natasha.
Yes, darling.
If Antigua sing, no, not Antigua. If Nevada sing the song, you don't care for me at all. Beg your dance now.
Come on, man.
You got in there.
Tasha, if you're gonna dance with Countryman yet, don't even bother attempt it. Don't even bother attempt it, darling.
Listen, guys.
Wasting your time. No man from Birmingham can dance. The Birmingham boys, there's only 2 men in Birmingham can dance. Countryman can't dance.
Countryman can't.
Country.
Nevada.
Come.
If I'm going to do that, you've got to fly me over, mate. And I want to see this. I want to see it. You've got to fly me over. I will do it. Just give me a private jet. Come over.
Private jet.
Tasha under pressure.
I will sing that song.
Listen.
You don't
It's all good. I love hearing that.
You got a proper voice, haven't
All right, man. All right.
Hold on a second. Give the man some proper airtime, right? So we can hear his voice, yeah?
Yes.
Give him some proper airtime, yeah? Right. When you're ready, Nevada.
Oh, me? I thought it was Country going to say.
No, it's for you for sing, Carl. Why I hear this?
You don't. Okay. Let's sing a little. You don't care for me at all.
Sounds like Pat Kelly for all, you know.
I found you on this day to make me feel so very small.
Well,
You're gonna make me feel so crazy. You're gonna make me feel so sweet. And I feel wrong.
Sound like Pat Kelly for real, man.
Oh, baby. But it's too late.
Make me want to rub now, man.
Come on, just give it up.
Blah.
All right. Right, before we even get going, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to our host tonight, Mr. Countryman, who will be reading out the questions. And let's just, if we take a quick look in the comment section, there's quite a few people we could say hello to. We've got Carol in the room. How you doing, Carol?
Hey,
we've got Jackie. We've got two Jackies, actually.
Hey.
We've got Jackie. We've got Jackie Williams.
Hey, Jackie.
Jemmy DeBolt.
Jemmy.
Verona, a new member of the Ransom Bands crew in the house.
Hello, Verona.
Baby.
Whoa. Give it up.
Carl.
Wait a second.
We've got Newport in the room all the way in Wales. We've got Spice. We've got Mr. Carl Bassett. Joe. We've got Tony. Tony, my friend. How you doing, my big man? How you doing? Karen.
That's my sister, Rudi.
Hey, Karen.
How you doing, baby?
Hey,
How
Karen.
you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Right. So I will now hand us over to Countryman. I believe that he's going to want a few things, and so does True Doctor. There's a few
guys, be careful. I'm drinking Soul tonight, so I'm going to tell you guys, be careful, yeah?
What are you drinking?
Sorry.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't talk like you. I say sorry. Yeah? Say it my way. Leave me alone, please. Anyway, carry on.
Run through you.
Yeah, but don't we want to make sure that everybody is doing the YouTube thing?
Yes, so guys, listen.
Get all these things out of the way.
All those on Facebook, YouTube, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Especially subscribe to YouTube. Once you subscribe, guys, you get your notification every week. Straightforward. We don't have to keep putting it out to you all the time. So you get it straight to your devices. You know, we're live every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. So my YouTube family, subscribe. Got to say welcome to my Mixcloud family, brand new on it tonight. I'm going to put a link in here if you want to join us on YouTube so you can make your comment, all right? And welcome to the Facebook family. Remember to subscribe to our Facebook page as well. Over to you, Rudi. Easy.
And I switch it over to Countryman.
First and foremost. Hello, Rudi. How are you?
Me good, man. Me good.
Because we don't ask how you is.
No.
You're asking, you interject all of us, but none of them.
I introduced all of you. I didn't introduce anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll say
Sound the bad cover!
So anyway, Rudi, how you been?
I've been all right, you know. I've been all right. I've been trying to get through the week. Okay. I've been getting a tongue lashing from my big sister. But me I angle it still.
That's good. So we must always check on the elders and see if they're all right. So.
No, that's fine. Me no mind. I rather know that I'm being looked out for. I really do.
Yes. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start or not start or start or not start. I need 3 questions. Hi, well on there. Everybody say hi to Babyface. Let's say hello, Babyface.
Hi, Babyface.
How you
That's
doing,
it.
Babyface.
That's it. So,
Hi, Babyface.
right. We need 3 questions off Duo Public. We need 3 questions. We need 3 questions. We need 3. I want 3 questions today. Last week we get 3 questions. This week we want 3 questions. I mean to get me 3 questions today because nearly Easter. So make we start. We ready to start, Rudy?
Yes, bro. I'm ready for go straight in there.
Hi, Jackie. Wow. Is makeup sex?
Makeup.
Yeah, makeup sex.
I just couldn't help but put Carl's thing up there. Sorry about that, man.
Makeup sex.
Remember, ladies and I forget to mention red card. If somebody is answering a question inappropriately, you don't like that person, you can give them red card. But please be specific when you give out red card. Right, question. Is makeup sex the best sex? The best kind of sex? I'm going to start with the ladies first. Antigua, yes or no?
Yes.
Natasha, yes or no?
No.
Ooh-wee. Rudy, no, sorry. Schumann?
Is makeup sex the best sex? No, I wouldn't say it's the best sex now.
Okay. All the way from Sweden. Is Sweden or Sweden in it?
Sweden.
Nevada.
Sweden.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
Sweden.
Okay,
yeah,
Move it
I'd
along.
say yeah.
You say yeah, Rudy?
Makeup, yeah, it depends.
Yes,
It depends
yes,
on how you
yes,
approach
yes.
the person.
Yes.
The person,
All
isn't it?
right.
You can't say I win makeup.
Nevada. Is it a straightforward yes?
Or we make love. No.
Anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So
We make love.
Natasha did say no.
Absolutely, yes.
Why, Natasha? Elaborate, please.
I don't think you have to have good sex to make up or vice versa. You have to be making up to have good sex. A good sex for me is just an every occasion thing, not because we're making up. Plus, I don't argue, so I don't even know what makeup sex
What did
is.
you just now say? What did you
Natasha, come on, Natasha.
Shut up, you're so
Natasha,
lying.
Natasha, you need
And I don't argue. Let's put it
Natasha?
that way.
Natasha, I'm sorry to say this, and I'm sorry to be
I don't
sexist,
think
but
we've ever had an argument.
woman. You name woman. Okay,
Yeah.
you say you don't argue. Antigua.
My partner and I don't argue.
Sorry, Antigua. You just say yes. Elaborate, please.
Especially in a long-term relationship when sex is very infrequent. And so when you do have an argument, you just make it extra spicy because you're, making up for lost time. So yeah, I enjoy that more when I'm in a long term. If I'm in a short term, it's different. But definitely in my long-term relationships.
So
you
all
make
right. I'm going to hold that thought a minute. Nevada, can you from as a man's perspective?
Well, I'd say it's important. I think sex in a relationship, any relationship, is important. But it's like if you had an argument the first day, then you can make it up with sex. It's going to be great, and you've got to build upon that. Next time is make it interesting. And I think make-up sex is the way to go forward in a long-term relationship, as Antiguan says. It's necessary.
Okay, 1 second.
It is very necessary.
1 second in Nevada. Should we? You want to elaborate on that, please?
I said no, didn't I?
Yeah.
Makeup. No, I don't think it's the best sex ever because you have the sex to make up. All right, you make up having sex. What happened after the sex? You both vex with each other again. Is it the best sex ever? No, it ain't. Yeah, the problems don't go. The problems don't go. The problems are there before the sex. Right? Yeah, the problems are there before the sex. Once you've come, what? Your problems are back again, innit? Come on now, man.
Oh my days.
I'm telling you straight. The problems are there. You have an argument over the mortgage. Hold on. You have an
One
argument
second,
over not paying the mortgage before the sex. You have sex and the mortgage is paid after the sex. So what difference it make? Yeah, what a difference.
Rudy, your take on it, please.
Right, I'm gonna
Nevada,
disagree.
1 second.
I'm disagreeing with Shui.
Rudy, hang on 1 second. Nevada, if you keep on talking over
I was just saying to
people,
Shui.
Nevada,
Sorry, sir.
if you carry on talk over people, I'll make you get a couple red cards. Please. Make people them talk first. Please. Thank you. And that's what happened to you. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Rudy, as you were saying, boss.
I'm going to totally agree with what Antigua said. Long-term relationships, make-up sex is the best sex, right? Because we're not talking about the first time when you have sex. The first time when you have sex, that's an interview. You either get the job or you don't. You understand what I'm saying? You get the job or you don't. You know what I mean? But in terms of make-up sex, we're talking about that you have concluded whatever the problem was.
Yeah.
And the emotions that are flying around, right, before you made up sex, before you had sex, is what comes out during the lovemaking. That's my personal experience. Yeah, I'm not saying that's everybody's experience, but I'm saying that because you're actually making up, you're actually coming back together again. So you're becoming, because 2 and 2 actually makes 1 when you make love. You become 1 again. So you're in my mind, right? It's like you're rejoining your union again.
Yeah.
So all that passion, all that headboard bumping. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that shit coming out.
Hang on. Sorry to interject. Rudy, I don't know what school you to go, but when me to go to school, 2 and 2 make 4.
Well, that's. I said what I meant was. See, this is what you don't. And this is where you see. If you want to take everything in terms of as you hear it, as opposed to understanding what I'm really saying, as an English teacher, I would have thought you'd have known better. 1 and 1, when 2 people get together, 1 plus 1, it can equal 1 because you become 1 union. Yeah, you're not two individuals. You've come together. That's why the penis goes into the vagina and you become 1. Yes. So when the seed and the egg meets each other, they're 2 separate things, but they come together and they make 1. Does that make any sense?
You just said 2 and 2, but never mind. Nevada, your take, please.
Yes, sir. On.
But he's answered.
Wait. You're not running the show, Antigua.
I can elaborate.
Nevada was saying something before I cut him short. I just wanted to see if I can recall what he was saying. Sorry, Nevada.
I think it's very important to make up, and I think the way to do that is through sex, obviously, but you've got to put aside what grievances, what arguments you've had, and focus on that particular, on making it right with sex. I think it's the best way to deal with it. And then the next day, let's say, I think we could take it forward, basically. Hopefully it will be right, or not. You've got to put the emotions in with the sex. Everything doing it's got to be mindful and heartfelt. Yeah, I think so. As a romantic, that's what I am.
Now, when the bell sounds, what the bell actually means is it means that the question is now over. Shui will now read out comments, and we do not revert back to the question that was mentioned before. We don't go backwards. We keep moving forward. Because unfortunately, Nevada was not with us yesterday.
Okay, guys. Jimmy Reese. Shu, if sex was right, you would find another way to pay the mortgage. Jackie Williams, Rudy, really school, Countryman, what's that? Gesso. Gesso. Verona, oh my God. Jackie Williams again, Shui, what's it? With Shui on this one. Miss Sugar, Real Talk Shui, and I've got one more here. Simply Verona, hey Carl. That's actually enough to do, but I thought I'd put it in anyway. But yeah. That's a funny one, Rudy. You started off. You ain't missed about this evening. Let's go.
No.
Nevada,
you got kicked out, bro. You got kicked out.
Oh, no.
Damn. I don't know what you said. I don't know what you do. But you got removed. 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 You got removed.
Obviously, you was talking constructive Swedish talk.
A little too much, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Why do some women love bad boys? Ladies again, Antigua. Why do you love bad boys? No, not you.
It says why do women, not men.
Sorry. I'll just slip on the tongue.
You know what? You like a bit of rough. You like a bit of smooth.
Okay.
So what do you like, Country Man then? Is that rough or is that smooth?
Hey, yo, we have to do it.
You just ask a question. We just ask what category. Natasha, what category does Country Man fall in? Rough or smooth?
You're drifting. Natasha, why do some women, in your eyes, love bad boys?
Because they're stupid.
Hey, go on, respect. I'm going to
ask some man here, some ex-bad boy man here.
What's for the pimp? What's for the pimp, daddy?
Nevada, why did Sorry. Okay, Nevada.
Hey, Nevada, your red flag.
You look like Duppy now. So anyway, Nevada,
yes, sir.
As an ex-bad man, why did woman love you?
As an ex-bad man, I've never been a bad man. Never been a bad man. Always been a good boy.
Okay. So
always. I've never been a bad boy.
Okay.
No.
Let's get to the question now.
That's not me, no.
Yeah, okay. Let's get to the question now. Why did some women... Rudi, could you put the question back up, please?
Why do some women love bad boys?
Yes, that was the question. Why do some women love bad boys? Can you answer that, Nevada?
I think it's the excitement, really, rather than anything else. It's the
excitement.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, definitely excitement, without a doubt.
Okay.
That can be only... All right.
Excitement. Rudy?
Yeah, it's that feeling of being naughty, isn't it?
Naughty. Excitement. Chopping.
Feeling dirty.
Chopping.
Feeling like feeling like you want me nasty.
Order. Rough and tumble. Let's go to the stupid boy. The
probably
stupid
learn
part.
something new.
Natasha. You said stupid as a woman. Why?
Yeah, because that's like when you're young and you're experimenting, but you mature out of that and you know that, the bad boys, you're not going to get anywhere with them. So I think you just mature out of it. That's what I meant to say.
So what you're trying to say, you did mature out of it?
No, I mean just in general. Just in general, when you're young, as a young lady, as a young woman, you're looking for that reputation, the bad boy, and then you mature out of it. You want to settle down, so you're looking for somebody who's on that same page. So the bad boys kind of get kicked out of the picture. So you mature out of it. It's not that you're stupid. It's just you mature out of it, I think.
Antigua, you like rough, smooth, rough?
He's asking about himself.
I think so, Rudy.
He's asking about himself.
Wait.
He's asking about himself, man. Gremlin.
You know what, Tasha, but some women don't grow out of it. That's a sad case about it. Some of them just don't grow out of it. Some people just love the bad boy. And it is, going against the grain. A lot of bad boys, they've just got a lot of sweet talk. And some of that sweet talk, just sweet so much.
Yeah, and that's where the stupid comes into it now.
Exactly. So, and it all depends on what state you're in as a woman, what you want to take. If you want to take the rough, you want the bad boy. If you want a settled down person, so a lot of people go for the bad boy. Not a lot. It's just the way it is.
So who would you class as a bad boy on this panel?
Don't answer.
No one.
None of us.
Not really.
Okay.
All
right. Who would you call?
Country tries. Country tries. It don't work. Shoes a sweet boy.
I'm not.
I'm just Shoes a sweet boy.
Okay.
No, shoes spoil.
Spoil.
Let's hear from Rudi.
That's a good one, though.
Yeah, go on, Tad.
Go on, Tad. Sorry.
I was going to say that's a good one. What do you classify as a bad boy? Because for me, a bad boy is, somebody will go and juke another man and, not think twice of it. A bad boy, you've got that TV society bad boy where people think they're gangsters, but they're not really. And then you've got the real bad boys. So what is a bad boy? What's the classification of a bad boy?
For a female, for a bad boy, they like to juke and move on as well, Tasha. But not just a man. They like to juke a woman and just keep juking. They're just players. Players.
What about juke going on here?
What about juke going on?
What about juke going on around here?
A lot of juking.
We're not talking about vaccination over.
Because when you're thinking about sexual diseases and stuff, you must be stupid. If that's your idea of a bad man and you want that, then you're stupid. Because you're talking about diseases, and that's what I mean by you mature out of those things.
Do some women go for bad boys in terms of revenge, i.e. to get their man back?
That's good. You know what? That's possibility, Rude. But I don't see what a woman sees in a bad boy, I'll be quite honest with you. I don't even see why a woman want to be with a bad boy.
Should we look in the mirror?
No, seriously, I'm being honest now. Why does a woman really want to be with a bad boy? What really excites a woman to be with a bad boy?
But Shoes, a lot of guys.
Yeah.
So would you class any of your friends bad boys?
Not at all. Then? No, my personal friends are not. None of my friends are bad boys. I know a lot of people, but none of my actual friends are bad boys. Do you know what I mean? My personal friends.
Sorry, I want.
Do you think it's what Tasha said? It's an age thing. Then it's like you won't see bad boys in our age group now.
You probably will see the odd. You probably will see the odd idiot bad boy, as I'm saying.
You see what you call them? You call them idiot because what we are, we're coming back to what Natasha said, which is, I mean, on a serious level, it does drop down to maturity and understanding where is it you want to go? Because once you're inside a relationship, we're talking about proper relationship here. The question is, where are we going? What are we trying to achieve? What are we building? Is there a legacy? What are we going to leave the children? Do we have land in one of the West Indian islands? How is that going to develop? Are we going to have a business together? All of those serious questions come into play. Whereas back to what Natasha said, when we're younger, and we're just discovering ourselves, it's that thrill of, this person has got money, they've got women around them, they must be going somewhere, but that's very short-sighted, as we have learnt as we've got older.
It's true, man. I've got to go back to the fact where I don't know why a lady really wants to be with a bad boy. What is the real reason? Why would a lady want to be with a bad boy?
I would say for your choice.
Yeah, of course it's her choice. Yeah.
No, it is her choice, but the question is why. We're trying to get underneath. What is that? Where did that choice come from? Where is that choice coming from?
Perception.
Country.
Sorry, we're never going to get that because at the time, in a few eyes, Ross, me want, there with him, me want, there with him, me want.
Jamie's on my case today, man. Jamie.
And then she there with him. She knows I'm a bad boy, and she there with him. Sweet boy could have come along all day long. Me a bad boy, me a bad boy. And then she ride the tough, ride and rough with the bad boy, everything with the bad boy.
And then she get two licks in her fear. She get boxed up, she get kicked up, she get her money taken away from her, she gets abused.
Yeah, but it's no.
You know what? Don't be in with a bad boy. Yeah, don't be in with a bad boy. End up being a sad story in the end, though. 9 times.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Yes, he does.
There's no security in being with.
Yes, he does.
There's no
security
in being with a bad man.
Where's my girl gone?
I mean, it's mostly her internet, but the majority of them do, because we've all grown up watching our elders who were the bad man them, a lot of them ended up either in prison, yeah? And if they haven't ended up in prison, they end up in jobs way below the man them who weren't carrying on with that stupidness.
Yeah, but as well, you know what, Rose? You know what though?
Yeah.
Some ladies probably like the fact where if it depends on what kind of bad boy you're talking about now, isn't it? You're talking about a bad man who's got money and can floss. Some ladies like to be with a man who can floss and buy champagne all day, send money in your account to go and get you whatever done and buy this and buy that.
Yeah, but all right, let's talk about what's behind that. Well, because there's a lot of misery behind some of them man. Them if they got women out there as prostitutes, if they got youth them on the street selling drugs, yeah. If they're playing on the wrong side of the law, yeah, you have to be dealing with all of that as well. That's what you don't see when you go into the dance.
Yeah.
That's what you don't see when you see that bottle of champagne. That's what you don't see when you see them sitting down in the Mercedes or whatever BMW or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's what you don't see, and that's what that female has to put up with, all that frustration that gets put out on her, especially when we was watching the American films and they had the pimps and all of that lot. Yeah, and then you see him with the prostitute and he's slapping her up.
Oh yeah.
You know, so there's all that goes with it. Wait, hold on, Jackie B. If anybody's going to get kicked out of the room, it's going to be you. I tell you the truth. Anybody I'm gonna kick out of here is gonna be you. See? Because you're not the reason. Sorry.
You know a big one as well, guys, is when the guys have children of their own and they have a girl child. And I think a lot of men man up when they have their own girl children.
Yeah, I think people will actually think twice about what they do when they got girl children. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man. That's why Country Man, the bad man, he's got all boys. No, I'm joking.
Actually, I got two.
I know you got So guys,
bad word.
Aaron, Perlicious. Some women like the limelight of being with a bad man. Let's put idiot. She put after that. Marie, it's a challenge. Jackie Williams, it's the thrill and the possibly the lack of self-esteem. Marie writes, if you are a bad girl, you can handle a bad boy. Verona, in the past, I found bad boys exciting. Now I'm older. I realize nice guys are the best. Thank you, Verona. Marie, right again, because it's exciting and different. Donna, excitement is why some women love bad boys and spice. They love a challenge and excitement. Easy. Yep. That's why they love a bad boy.
Okay, guys, before we go any further, we get 3 questions off our public today. Do me a favor, people. Give me another 3 more.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Nice. We can get 3 more.
Be nice to get some questions from you guys, man.
Yeah, it'd be nice. We can get 3 more. Let's go back 3 more. 3 and
so
3.
Country, just out of interest, today you said that you were exercising, is that right?
I was riding my bike.
He was riding his bike window shopping.
I was riding my bike and she keep on a call me if you come turn on him computer.
Don't chat rubbish.
Do this. Pete, show it, Rudi.
So
This morning call me at 4:30 in the morning. What for? Turn on him computer.
For turn on his computer.
Turn on to help him
to press the button. To help me press the button. To help me press that button.
Jackie Williams has said that she's put 2 questions in there already. Have you put them? Okay. Because the thing is that I think exercise and stuff is healthy, isn't that right, Natasha?
Absolutely. Yes. Where you going with this, Rudi?
Okay, been away for a minute. Have no clue what day this is. 13, and I'm back on track. Motivated. I'm on the No Facade show later on tonight, 7 p.m. with Lanique Louis. We've got this Black Wall Street London movement evolving. I've got my other business, Cornucopia Emporium, specialising in hand-poured luxury scented candles. So I've got all these things to be grateful for, but yet still I'm not doing my push-ups. So here we go. Ooh. Oh, that was my mum in the background laughing and skinning teeth because she thinks it's funny. But wait till I know.
You are so wrong.
I thought you were going to stop talking.
The thing is, I knew something was coming. I gotta give it up.
I gotta give it up.
You did well. You did well, darling.
You did 20, man. I know, man, them who can't do 5.
That was that 30-day challenge that was going around at the beginning of lockdown. Everybody was on it.
Hey,
yeah.
Wow.
Good. Well done, Natasha.
How many days did you have to do it for?
30 days.
She done it for 2.
30 days.
That was the good day. That was a good one.
So what? By the time you got to like day 14, what were your arms like?
Dead.
Must have been dead.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's you weren't giving yourself no recovery time or anything.
No, I'm scared now, Rudy, because he's probably got a next one coming.
Oh, really?
Listen, but those exercises, they kept you sane through lockdown, stuff like that. We did 30-day challenge, 21-day challenges, all of them things. Instead of watching this mainstream crap, tapping into platforms like this, Rudy, kept you sane.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned
Natasha, did you?
Sorry. Go ahead, Nevada.
Sorry, I was wondering, did it get better each day for you when you did the push-ups? Was it easier?
Absolutely, but I've actually reverted back because third lockdown, I was just eating. So I look better then than I look now.
Oh, shame. But you also mentioned
when you do. Sorry.
You also mentioned the businesses that you were in and the Black Million. Do you want to tell us about that a bit?
Yeah, the Black Million, obviously that's a campaign. It's now a collaboration campaign whereby we are raising funds, and it's all spread around events that we're doing, 24-hour live events.
Right.
So Black Wall Street London, in conjunction with Rudi Lickwood and Black Business Recommendation, we're collaborating. We use our platforms for 24 hours straight, and we highlight 100+ Black-owned businesses and raise money for the cause as well. So that's the Black Million campaign. The next one is on Saturday, the 3rd of April, 24 hours. So tune in, guys. 100+ Black-owned businesses. So much brand awareness and knowledge.
That's brilliant.
Big it up. So, guys, the question.
Have we got any questions? Have I got the questions there?
Yes. There's one bag of questions in there, Rudy. One bag.
One bag.
Private,
one bag.
Private. We have to say one bag of question in there.
Now look. Oh, here you go.
Okay, Jackie Williams.
No, that's the same question. That's the same. How would you deal with a bad man's boyfriend or daughter? After the way that we just now broke that down. Doesn't make no sense bringing that one there back in. All right, we're gonna run with one of the.
If you scroll up, you'll see them.
All right.
Just after Antigua comment where it says she said she alone. Oh, sorry, she's not alone. She's not alone.
There you go. We're gonna put it in there for you.
Where is Antigua, man? Antigua just
electric
gone.
One out. Okay. Here we go. This question. Thank you very much. Can do it some more questions. Keep them flowing in. You are loyal and notice that you're starting to catch feelings for someone else. What do you do? Just 1 second. Shuit, do you understand the word catch feelings?
Let me read that again. You are low and notice that you're starting to catch feelings for someone else.
Yeah, that means
what would you do?
You like somebody else. You understand?
Apart from the person you're with?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I get it now.
Okay. I'm
This is
gonna
why
go
you
to the
read it,
ladies
countryman.
first. I'm gonna go to the ladies first. Natasha?
What would I do? I'd hold on to those feelings and remain loyal. Window shop.
Okay. Nevada? Nevada.
As Natasha says, I'd stay loyal to my partner.
Stay loyal.
I will have feelings for someone else, of course.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, sir. No, I will stay.
Sure,
I will stay loyal.
Sure.
I'll keep the thought in my head, but as I sit here now, I would have to be staying loyal to my partner.
Rudi?
I'd relish in those feelings that I'm feeling. I'd relish in them. Relish, feel everything. I feel it hard. No more, I feel it hard. But I love my wife. So in terms of that word loyal overrides everything. But I'm not going to deny my emotions.
Tasha, elaborate, please.
Yeah, I think there's been many a times where, again, I think it's just when you mature, and you know how to cap those feelings. Is the grass always greener? Plus, if you found something good, why do you want to go and chill on the other side of the garden? Nothing wrong with window shopping. I think we find fault in people looking left and right. Why not? If my man is walking with me and somebody... Yeah, and if I see somebody that looks good who is a female, I will give her props and say, "Yes, queen, you're looking good."
Yeah. I'm 100 on that.
Yeah, man. Well, it's funny when a man said it to a man, though.
No, I see men. I'll be honest with you. I'm so comfortable in my own sexuality that I will see another man and I will say that brother looked good.
Yeah,
like Aston Metaphor looked good. Yeah, he's. I think he's retired. Yeah. But he looks good.
It's funny.
I know man them who's younger than me look mash, right?
Look mash up.
I mean, proper. And the other weird thing about that is I found that when you look at different cultures, you notice it more. Like when you see Caucasians, they broke down quick. Asians broke down even quicker. Right? That's why they say black don't crack, because we take a while to broke down.
Okay, 1 second. One second to show you. I need to hear from Nevada because him left England, got Sweden. So, Nevada, what's your take on it, please? God.
Okay, the take on sustaining the relationship, or the question again?
You want the question, yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah, please.
You're loyal and know to just start catch feelings.
Yeah, one will always catch feelings for another lady, but I think I would remain loyal to my partner, but still have feelings for someone else that I want to build upon. I would love to build upon my current relationship, definitely. I seriously, I get so disappointed with the new thing, so I get very disappointed. I don't think I want to venture that road because it wouldn't last long. So I'd rather build on what I've got.
So you're gonna stop loyal then?
I think.
So what about you, countryman?
If I could, if I have a partner that I love and trust, that I will definitely maintain. That relationship I will do. Something else new, man. I mean, it's got to be like compatible also. It's got to be compatible.
It's got to be something that I can go in the Sun newspaper on page 3 and go, look, this is why. That's the way it has to be as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, but Rudi, in our age, right? We're going to take a lot of people who has baggage. A lot of baggage that we have to consider. Yeah, we've got to consider that also in long term if we venture that way. But if you've got the patience, fine. You've got the love for that person. If you love that person, then fine. But I'd rather stay loyal to who I'm with. If I have right now I'm very much single, but
I say very much.
I mean, Phila said something quite interesting down there. She says it's loyal, but not love. So if you're staying for loyalty without love, you need to leave the relationship.
Hey, Phil.
Which is quite
it would be love. Obviously, it would be
Rude,
love.
it
would be love, not love, not just love.
Yes, bro.
So
Mixcloud. Unfortunately, it's time for you to go in.
I'll put a link in there, guys. The Mixcloud guys. I did put a link. So click that
you.
YouTube.
Do you want to take this up, Chewy? Do you want to explain?
Yeah. Right, the guys on YouTube, I've put a link in there. So the guys on Mixcloud, I've put a link in there. Press that link and jump over to YouTube, guys. That's the Mixcloud crew, the VIP crew in Mixcloud. We're going to be cutting off now. So please click the YouTube link and jump on YouTube and join us. Thanks, Rude.
Just want to say, Nevada, a young lady asked me if you are with anybody.
Get to the point, man. What's wrong with you?
She asked me if you're there with anybody.
Yes, what's like you got to start your stuttering.
All right, so she asked.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. No.
Okay.
No, I'm just I'm busy. I'm busy doing my music. I really don't have anyone as such like that. No.
So she's out there listening.
No, I'm single. I'm a single man.
If she make contact with you,
would you go on a date?
If
a COVID
she make
date.
contact with
are you vaccinated? Are you vaccinated?
Have you taken a joke?
Are you vaccinated? The car it's all well and good to be single, but you know if you walk around with disease, you know.
You realize
I'm
I'm frozen,
quite
right?
surprised that you're single.
You realize I'm frozen, right?
Listen,
I'm frozen. I'm not saying anything.
The man walk out a house, we just in BHS on. He will catch cold like that.
In that mirror, me have me vest on, man. I have my vest on.
He's got his marina on. He's got his marina.
That's it. Thank you, Ruth. That's it. The marina.
Have your marina on.
Where is Empress Hand?
Yeah, I've.
Right, guys. Randy, me no want no bag. Me already have 6 Gucci and 2 Chanel. when we work with bag. Karen James, sometimes the grass looks greener, but is it? Jackie Williams, I'll stay low, 100%. The grass is always greener on the other side. I would want those feelings to grow into direct action. Jemmy Reese, this one is kind of funny. I don't know if I should say it, but I'm going to. Asian them shrink in the wash. Sorry.
Oh no. Jemmy, stop. When I need it.
Phil, it says loyal but not love. So if you're staying for loyalty without love, you need to leave the relationship. And Jackie Williams, apart from religion and politics, what one topic always? No, that's wrong. Nope, that's it, guys. That's it.
Okay, Zoom did for Nevada. Poopa Jesus.
Boy.
As Nevada would say, you don't care for me at all. Right, let's go for our next question, Rudy. Someone in the office is stealing petty cash. Do you grass them up? Nevada, yes or no? But see, I'm God.
Yes, I would.
Okay, you grass them up. Natasha?
No, I wouldn't grass them. Not a good.
Wait. You'll be able to explain in a minute. You'll be able to open it up in a minute.
Matching hat.
He will come back. He will come back to you, Nevada.
Matching hat, matching glasses, matching coat. Natasha?
No, I wouldn't.
Shui?
I'd ask him for a cut, mate.
Rudy?
Would I grass him up? No, I'm not gonna grass him up.
No, Rudy?
Hey, I ain't grassing them up. But I'm going to be vexed if I need petty cash and I can't get it and I know who got it. I'm going to start opening my mouth in a sly way. Lord have mercy, the petty cash kind of empty today. Morgan! Lord have mercy. Morgan, you know the petty cash empty today.
Okay.
Morgan!
Okay, Rudy. Nevada. Before we interrupt you, you were saying something, but don't take all there. But don't take all there.
No, I wouldn't grass up. I wouldn't grass up a good friend. No, I wouldn't do it.
A good friend or your work colleague?
Because they wouldn't grass me up, so I wouldn't grass them. No, I'm a loyal friend.
Loyal friend.
I couldn't do it. I would talk to him. I would talk to him about it, but I wouldn't grass him up. No.
Tasha?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't grass them up. Karma is a biatch, and I don't think I need to put my oar in there. Let them do what they need to do.
Go for it, Shuri.
Yeah, man. I couldn't. No, I'm not one to grass up anybody. I'd have a little word in here, though. You know what I mean? When I'm asking for a cut, I'm only joking, but I would have a little word in the ear because they might think it's me nicking the money. Yeah, and if they think it's me nicking money, I could get Juby's getting sacked for this geezer, and I'm not going to be having that. So I'll have to have a little word and say, listen, that ain't the right thing to do. Unless it's some big money, we can leave the job and we're right. We don't have to work again for the next 20 years. That ain't petty cash money, is it? So I'm going to say to him, you know what? It don't really make sense. What's the use of nicking petty cash money? Where can you go? How much money is in petty cash? More than £50? What, £50, 20 quid? How much money can you have in petty cash? So is it really worth it?
Depends what size of the corporation you're working for, isn't it?
Yeah, but even if it's a big corporation, that means they're going to just have a debit card anyway. So there's no petty cash in a big. So it's going to be a little corner shop with a little tin in the corner and some coins in it. You know what I'm saying? She might nick a quid to buy yourself a cup of tea. Is it worth it?
That's like messing around in the pick and mix.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's not worth it, is it?
He might be feeding his kids. No.
Could be. You don't know. Could be feeding a habit, even. Could be even feeding a habit.
Yeah, it's true.
Very true. Habit.
Yeah, it's true. Jamie Reese. I'm reformed. That's what COVID does. Yeah, man, it's not worth it.
Sound the butt cover!
So quick,
Joanne.
Quick. Sorry. I am natural. That's our Friday lunch and pub kitty. Randy knows some, and I'll grass them. I'll blackmail them and take the money myself.
Randy throws some gems in there.
And Tony to the Don, only if they split. Only if they split it with me. Whoop. Sorry, guys.
Just to let all the Facebookers know, that the moment that we hit the hour, we will be leaving Facebook. So I hope you grab the link for YouTube. Grab a link for YouTube and meet us over there. We'll spend maybe an extra 20 minutes or so, and then we'll be out of here. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Woy. Have you had a threesome?
Ooh.
And with what gender? Nevada. 2 questions. Yes, no, male, female.
None of the above.
None. Tasha?
None.
Tasha?
None.
I've had plenty threesome and all the
Wait, Natasha,
move it on, Art Shuri, come round.
Shuri?
Nope.
Rudi?
No.
And the Natasha.
Wait, hold on.
That come round quick.
Hold on a second. Ali is in here.
But the Ali
Alison is here.
Hey, Ali.
I think Ali going to cut out any minute now again.
Mm.
Somebody play music in the background. Somebody play music in the background.
Yeah, you know what? Is it coming out loud?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, you know what it is? I think I'm going to do it. Sorry. Hold on.
Chewy, you can't be on 2 platforms, my friend. That ain't gonna work. You can't be on 2 platforms, Chewy. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, man. Because now you're mashing up this show.
Should we just mute everything, please? Okay.
Right, we still got it. Is it still there? Is
Yeah,
it
it is.
guys?
Yeah, it is. No, it's still there.
Oh, God, sorry. That's my fault. Can you hear it?
No?
Yeah. Of course you can hear it.
Nevada, can you hear it?
Not
Ask
really.
the comment section. Ask the people them out there, sir.
No, hang
Chewy,
on.
look. Look.
No, I do apologize.
Kicky mode. Kick out your blow.
1 second.
Kick out your blow.
Kick me out.
Man, I want to see like.
Nah, man, you can't be doing that, bro.
Chatbot.
You fucking donkey.
Sorry, guys.
Yep, Chewy gone.
Hi,
All
John.
right.
So, okay, Antigua gone to us though. So it's just the 4 of us.
Just the 4 of us.
Just the 4 of us. Okay. Can we get back up that question, please, Rudy?
Yep.
So, okay.
Have you ever had a threesome, and with what gender? And I believe we was at Natasha at that point in time.
Yes, sorry, yes.
All right, so Mummy T, close your ears because my mum's on this platform, but she know everything everywhere. So I've had plenty threesomes, and I think we touched on this topic before. All women with my ex-boyfriend of 18 years. Let me tell my whole life story here, and it's definitely what put a spanner in the works because it was great. It was my idea. We had fun with it. We were kids, and then he got greedy. But in reflection, who was I to think that he wouldn't get greedy? So it definitely put a spanner in the works of our 18-year relationship. But I've had plenty, and they were all good.
But
Respect,
you never
sis.
call me. You never call me.
Countryman, have you ever had a threesome?
No, sir.
Have you ever had a onesome?
Sound the pot cover! Rudy, do me a favor, Rudy. Do me a favor, Rudy. Stick out your tongue and bite it and tell me what happened. Nevada, you said nothing ain't go on.
I mean, they know that, man.
Was it ever offered up to you though, Nevada, because of the industry that you're in, and sex, drugs, rock and roll, that kind of thing? Was it ever in the air, and did you just make that decision as a no, or was it never around you at all?
Talk the truth
Well,
and
I was
share
told
the
it
devil.
was six. Okay, I was told there were 16 ladies waiting for 3 guys, and I was supposed to be one of the 3. I missed the date, didn't I?
Oh, okay. I'll beat it out.
I missed the date. No, seriously, no. I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it, man. I've been in long-term relationships all these years. So no, I wouldn't even consider.
I'm with you on that because I wouldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. It's long-term relationships with kids as well. So no.
You know what? I live once. I would try anything once. Me, would I try it if I weren't married, right? Which I am. All right. But I mean, if the opportunity had arisen, I would have taken it. I really would have taken the opportunity to find out whether or not I could actually satisfy 2 women. It's difficult enough trying to satisfy one.
Hang
Right?
on, Rudi.
Once we push my foot, me going to sleep. You understand? So to be able to, without some Spanish fly or something like that, to be able to sort of like say, yeah, I could satisfy X amount of women, that would be hard. I think I think just seeing them in the room, I'd have shot me load and done. I'd been like, right, everything come at once and just done. Right?
So but Rudi, I'm one of your. One second.
What you got after that? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
So Rudi, a man of your, how can I explain it? Of your status.
Yes.
Where used to look like Edward Murphy.
Yeah.
You never get that in your life because you was the Edward Murphy look-alike.
Yeah, but the difference here's the thing. I never went into comedy with the intention. I didn't went into comedy because I had something to say. Right? I know comedians who went into comedy because they wanted women. I know people who went into comedy because they wanted money. I didn't go into comedy because I wanted women or money. I went into comedy because I had something I wanted to say. So I've had women around me and I'm oblivious to the fact that they are attracted to me and other people are telling me. But because like my motivation at the end of every gig, no matter if I'm in Manchester, okay, other than if once I pass Leeds, I will always come back to my bed. I will drive back.
See, that's interesting. That's interesting because I was the curious one. So it was my idea because when I was experimenting growing up, I was like, do I like women or what? So I was the curious one, and it backfired on me ultimately, but it was just you experiment with drugs, you try, so, it happened for a season and we had fun and
Just to let all the
Facebookers know, if you want to continue with us, you really have to go onto YouTube. You are now going to be...
Tasha, anytime you want to experiment, call me.
Stop
you can play doctors and nurses.
No, but you're not a woman. It was the woman thing. It's not like I like two men.
I can be your doctor.
all I can see. Never mind, doctor. All I can see is this for you, blood. That's all me can see for you. Just pure that.
Oh man.
Pure patan pan. So unfortunately, Shui's not with us. Okay, so what we will do is, and we will entertain the next question.
Okay. What are the three things that lockdown had taught you? Tasha.
Oh, that's a hard thing. Three things.
Yeah.
Probably more patience. That I don't need to be out. Damn, that's a hard one. Patience, don't need to be out, and oof.
Okay, we'll come back to you in a minute. Nevada?
To be honest, we never really had a lockdown. Living in Sweden, we'd never really experienced what you guys experienced.
Oh, sorry, I do apologize.
Lockdown's not the same as what you guys experienced. To be honest, we can go out and we can do whatever we want.
Okay. Rudi?
Yeah, within reason, but still,
Nevada, I'm going to come back to you because then I need to find out something. Rudi?
It's taught me that it's nice to be off the road and to be at home and to really connect with my family in a way that I haven't done since 1992. It's also taught three things that lockdown has taught me is that I'm a lot more creative than I gave myself credit for. And that when my back's against the wall, I do find other parts of me that will help me to sustain myself. So before comedy was just my life. It was just like, boy, people are saying this about black people. People are saying that. Let me go out on the road and let me go and try and put this thing straight. Let me try and elevate. Let me try and push my people forward. It's also taught me that I can live on a lot less than I thought I could. Three things.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to follow on Rudi and kind of mirror where him say. Cause as you know, I was up and on the motorway week in, week out. And to find myself in my yard, I sit down. I never want to go out. Never want to go out at all. But June 21, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we're going to be free at last. Tasha, elaborating. You didn't get stuck on one. So you hear hear what Rudi say. I'm going to mirror what him say. Cause like Rudi say, I'm on the road week in, week out. I was on the road week in, week out. The excitement. And now we're just there we are now being creative. So what's your elaborate, and I hope that kind of help you.
Yeah, the third one, I thought about it for a quick minute, and it's definitely surrounding food. Food is my enemy. Okay. Food has been my enemy. Comfort eating and boredom, not comfort eating, boredom eating. Food is awful, man. You know, not the right food anyway.
Because I find that once you get involved in a project, you throw yourself in. I mean, when you created the Black Million, you did that in like how many days? 2 days? 2 days? You spoke to me on the Monday, and then it was on the Saturday, innit? Mm-hmm. So it's like so before that, was you constantly on the go with the candles and what have you, and the whole business side of it?
Definitely creative mind, just like you, creative mind. You know, and it's about just trying to home in that skill. But I've always worked from home, so the lockdown hasn't really been different for me in that respect. Okay. But just seeing that there's another way to do stuff. That's what I meant by staying at home, you know. Always had a creative mind.
Okay, Tasha, 1 second. Nevada, you said Sweden never get locked down, and I know we're probably digressing a little bit, but from outsider looking in, what was it like? Probably kind of a question to ask straight. What was it like? Might be the wrong question to be asking.
No, but I wasn't one for going out anyway. But it had made me produce music, stay at home because I have my studio at home anyway, and communicate with other producers who have been under lockdown in Europe. So I got to communicate with them, in fact, and be more productive in that sense. So being locked down, as these people were locked down, they were easy. It was easier for them to come to me, you know, and so we can communicate and make music together. But that's what lockdown has done in a positive way.
But you wasn't.
Since I don't go out anyway. Sweden is very liberal in that sense. I mean, you can go out and you can see people congregating and doing a thing. You know, it's very spacious as well. But the home stores and there's still a lot of people like together sort of thing. They don't take it that serious, to be honest with you. I mean, they do have restrictions, but when I look at my friends and my sisters in England, it's like, oh my God, you guys got it. You guys got it bad. We're not like that right now. It's, you know, we can go out.
Okay, things, because you know? Sorry to cut you. Sorry to cut you, Nevada. Antigua, though she's not been in the room, she has had quite a few things to say. Right about now, she's having problems with the internet. That could happen to anyone. So we do empathize with you, Antigua. Antigua says 3 things taught me more: still time, because people have adopted meditation. They've adopted time to think about where they're really at. Because when you're doing 9 till 5, you don't get a chance to stick a pin. You know, you come home from work, you look after the kids, you get to bed, you get up, you go to work, you come back, you look after the kids. There's this round circle, and you've only got the weekend, really and truly, to have any real sort of like catch up time with the family as such. But when lockdown did come along, we spent a hell of a lot more time in each other's faces. You know what I mean? Like for the first couple of the first couple of weeks, I hated my family. I fucking hated them. Do you know what I mean? Because I didn't know. It was like I didn't really know them as such, right? But my love was still strong. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about stupid little things, right? Not big major things as such, but just little things like, why don't you lot just wash up your dishes after you finish with them? Do you know what I mean? Why are they still in the front room? Do you know what I mean? But then what I had to accept is that they're all different individuals, and everybody does their own thing in their own time. Do you know what I mean? And so it wasn't a case of being able to come home and be this, because they know daddy figure's there, but it could come over as though I was just being rah all the time. Do you know what I mean? They'd be rah, and then the vibe in the house is kind of like different. So I had to calm down, because it was like I was the new tenant in the house.
That's
kind of like
interesting.
thing.
That's
You know?
like it was
Sure.
with me. Sorry to interject. How with me, you know, it's me one living on my flat, so I'm the new person moving into my flat. Because I never see my flat come weekend time, 9 to 5, sleep, get up, work, sleep, and then Saturday night, Friday night come, both gone. To spend a whole week in the house doing nothing, not doing nothing. You know, sometimes you get up and you do this, and then by tomorrow you have nothing for doing. You just become, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? That's what it was like to me.
But did you find comfort in being in your own space with yourself? Did you like yourself?
No, because we'd have to wash the plate them myself.
But were you doing that anyway?
Yeah, but there was no plate to wash when I was not here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So when I was like 9 to 5, mother yard, go eat some food, come in, drink a cup of tea, go lie down, wash chair and blah blah. No, I'm here every day. When I was here every day, I find some cooking every day or every other day.
Okay.
Then plate for wash up, pot for wash up. And then it kind of like, I'm so glad to get back at work now. So now I don't have to cook every day. And I'm eating so much, I feel like a load come off my shoulder.
Okay, because Julie C says that lockdown lessons is one, can do jobs in less time. So time management she got picked up on. 2, she said personal values. But no buts. I guess that comes out of to refocus, doesn't it? Personal values. Because that's that moment, that stillness that Antigua mentioned earlier on. Maria has put down invest money, which is quite interesting. Because I thought there was little or no money to be had. Absolutely, pre-COVID, it was like I was on a hamster wheel of life on speed. So needed the stillness. Miss Naturel says, spare a thought for single people who live alone. It's been a struggle. Thanks to all the Zoomers and the DJs.
Yep, I second that emotion. A lot of single people have felt that way. Friends that I've heard from.
Okay. So, and Spice says 3 things: not to tolerate foolishness, to put herself first, and also to embrace change. Would you say embrace, or would you say it was forced on us?
Forced on us. That's a matter. It is something we have to do.
I'd embrace it anyway. I'd embrace it.
I don't like to be pushed into
I'd
a corner.
embrace it.
I really don't like being pushed into a corner. I mean, I don't think anybody actually embraced this change. Nobody actually embraced anything. Everybody was cornered into doing what was other people's will, and we still are.
If it's positive, if it's in a positive way, positive angle, then I'll embrace anything that's positive.
So you would say COVID is positive? Would you say COVID is positive?
I'm not saying COVID is positive, but if you change in, you become positive in everything you do, anything new is positive.
I agree, but that's a mindset, isn't it? That's more of a mindset. No?
Yeah. Okay. But when we come out of this stuff, then are we going to go back to the old mindset or embrace the new mindset? If we've learned anything out of it, we have to embrace it.
We have to embrace. We want a change.
Yeah.
We have is it Astrid? Is it Astrid? We do the what do you call it now? Meditation in the morning.
Coach Astrid, yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of people doing the meditation, Coach Astrid. So when we allegedly come out,
well.
one second. When we allegedly come out, and we're free, we have to embrace that we're still doing the coaching, or we're just not going bother. If we don't bother with that, means we haven't embraced it.
We go back.
Carry on with it.
Yeah.
That means so we have embraced the change. Yeah, I am clever.
I mean, Spice says definitely forced, but we need to learn to embrace as this situation now change.
Not change. So whatever we started,
whatever
like
we gain
Natasha
is positive.
was doing 100 million black men support Rudi with this panel, plus other panels, me and Rudi, other panels, Nevada. We're going to carry on doing what we're doing. I believe we're going to carry on doing what we're doing. So we have embraced our change.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's positives and negatives, I think.
I hope I said that right. I hope you understand me saying that.
We understand what you're saying. We'll move on to the final question, okay?
Okay, guys. Final question. Sorry there, Rudi. Go on, what are you saying?
No, go ahead, man. I thought you said you was going to say, all right, guys.
Okay, I was going to say, all right, guys. Final question, and thank you very much for your questions. Could you still do some more questions, because we're going to draw them out next week with a new panel. Okay, let's go. Next question. Do you believe in the paranormal? And if so, any experiences? Nevada. Paranormal, yes or no? Any experiences, yes or no?
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
Both of them?
I believe. Yeah, I believe in
any experiences?
Paranormal. Yeah, I have had experiences. Yeah.
Okay, Tasha.
I second that. I do believe, and I've had an experience, I think.
Rudi?
Never had an experience. But I do believe. I do believe something's there. That there is something outside of this realm.
Okay, Nevada. Brock it down.
What can I say? Okay. Well, I've seen like things moving, handles moving.
You sure you wasn't drunk?
In front of me. No, I wasn't drunk at all, mate. I wasn't drunk at all. No, but no, I believe in spirits and angels. I believe in definitely, and they come to help you. Black cats as well. Jeez, oof, those things. I'm scared of those when they flash out into view. I tend to go the other way, the opposite way. I don't want to cross them.
One
because
second.
when I do,
one second. Sorry, Nevada, Tasha, because I just want to get Tasha and Rudi Pine. Tasha.
Yeah, definitely. I believe in paranormal, and when I was younger, I had a definite experience. I was in a friend's house. Not going to call her out, but they were renowned for kind of meddling in voodoo, and I kind of said, whatever. And I had a really bad experience where something came over me. And I can't really explain it. I was very young. I was probably in my early teens, 13, 14, 15 maybe. And I remember I ran as fast as I could out of that house. I came back to my house. I told my mum. My mum calmed me down and explained to me that these things do exist, and I needed to make my force field stronger. But it was definitely something that came over me, something dark, that didn't want me to come out of the house. I was fighting to get out of the house. That's all I can put it down to. Can't explain it any more than that. I was young, but it was definitely something.
Rudy?
Yeah.
You often hear of people who are schizophrenic, and you hear people who say that they hear voices. And I believe that, and I know people who, when they are dying, they tend to talk about relatives that they can either hear or see. Now, I personally have not had this experience, but I do believe that they are talking to somebody, and I do believe in the ancestors. I do believe the spirit of Marcus Garvey at times takes a hold of me, and pushes me forward to do certain things, But to say that I've had a personal experience, I would have to say no. But do I think there is something other than? I would have to say yes.
Wow. What can I say? I believe me experience something. I have one tap in the bathroom, and no matter how tight me turn this tap to lock off, sometimes get up in the morning, the water run. The water does run. I say to myself, who keep turning on this tap? Who turn on this tap? Who turn on it? And it doesn't matter how tight I tighten the tap. I change the tap. I put new tap on it. I tighten the tap. I check it. And then by about 1 o'clock in the morning, we hear the water run. So I believe somebody will come in and I turn on the water.
Okay, because there are several people in the comments who are actually saying, Sam Mitchell, for example, has said, when I'm still, one will sit on my bed. I see the indent of their bottom on my bed. That would freak me out, because that's like poltergeist, right? I remember seeing The Entity, and that was frightening because this was all over this female, and you could literally see you couldn't see what was touching her, but you could see the indentations on her body. And that was frightening because you can't see it, you can't push it away, it's just interfering with you. But at the same time, I know that humans have this creative mind and we can create worlds the same way that they did with like Oliver Twist, the same way that they did with Star Trek, etc., etc., etc. So films and movies sometimes turns into reality, but I found that scary. Donna Ben is saying, yes, and my uncle did visit my mother. I did not see him, but felt the room go cold. You often hear people talking about a chill or feeling something running down the back of their neck of some sort. Antigua Ali is saying, never had an experience, and yes, something does exist. Further on in the comments, it was Natural Mystic who has said, I've been resuscitated twice. Had an out-of-body experience and feeling that they are on their third life.
Interesting.
Do you think, Countryman, that you've come back?
I don't even know, you know, but not so much comeback, Sometimes it's like I would be in a situation, but maybe already experience the situation.
Okay, deja vu.
So I know the answer
Deja
to the
vu.
situation already. The only thing is I can't get the lottery numbers. That's the only thing I can't get. Like certain things happen, like before I live in this flat, I had dreams I was going to live in a flat, and next minute I'll be in a flat.
No, but that's projection. That to me, that's projection. That's like what's it? People that have pinboards. Yeah, you manifest that. That you manifest. You project that out. You project what you want, and then you move towards it.
No, it wasn't.
It's like buying a car sometimes. No,
it wasn't that. There's certain things where me experience, and I'm saying that happened to me before. I'm gonna sit down and go, well,
is that like when the girl turned you down 3 times? What do you mean?
Come on,
that happened before.
Rudy, come on, man.
All right, blood. All right.
I had a similar experience.
Let me lose the chain.
I can relate. I can relate to that. I had a similar experience, definitely.
Maria White is saying, I've had a voice guide me which prevented me from being robbed, as it told me to take my money out of my purse, and the person took my purse without the money. That's something else. That's like one of your relatives tapping you on the shoulder. Because we often talk about, like, my sister's passed away, and you'd often say, well, my sister's guiding me, or she's leading me, so to speak. Claudia Williams. Hello, Claudia. How you doing? I see and feel the spirit of my king father at all the time, as does all my nieces and nephews. I have my dad's order of service framed with a crystal over it, and every Sunday the crystal turns. Fuck me, that's scary. Come in, It's time to leave the house, dop in the house. Time to leave the house there. Miss Shook Sweet says, yes, I do see them, and I'm a dreamer too. Antigua empathizes with you on this one, Claudia.
About me? Nobody empathizes with me.
No one really cares. Maria writes is saying, I used to dream what would happen before it happened.
I used to have that too as well.
Yeah.
Do
you want to elaborate?
I don't know. It's just kind of hard to explain. It's not even so much a dream, It's just that it happened, and then you kind of experience it twice, because you know about it, but you're not sure about it. And when it happened, you say, "Rotted cup." We didn't know about that was going to happen, but you never know it was going to happen. It's kind of hard to explain until you experience it. Where you sit down there and something happen and you just never know it did happen. And then it just happened. And that's the only way I can explain it. It happened, but you didn't know. Say like you pick up the telephone and you put it down. Then you go and pick up the telephone. Hang on a minute. I didn't know that was going to happen, but it's just hard to explain. You understand the Nevada? I don't think.
Yeah, totally. I relate totally, man. Totally. It's happened to me before.
It's not a groundhog day. It's something where it's like, okay, very first secondary school I got to. I was in the school, and then 2 days before that, I'm in the school with a big wall. 2 days after that, I'm in the school. Mr. Ra.
Real big.
You know that big wall from
Yeah. That happened to me. That happened to me. Country, that happened to me, man. That
For
happened to me.
years, we get things
Happened
like
to me.
that, but I can't get the lottery numbers them.
The same thing happened to me, man. Now, I dreamt, when I dream my father, I dream when I need help or he thinks I need help. That's the only time I vision my father in my dreams. But this time, man, I needed help. I needed a job, right? So someone called me the next morning. I dreamt a place that I've never been before. And then a guy called me and says, well, you're a builder, aren't you? I said, yeah, I'm a builder. He said, well, listen, man, I got a job for you. All right. But what I dreamt was my father tapping me on the shoulder with a hard hat. I always dreamt my father with a hard hat on because he was a builder, master builder. He said, it's going to be all right. So when I went to this place, I thought, wow, I recognize this place. All the pipes, everything, the whole thing, it was just there. And then I realized. Then the guy said, well, you got the job without even me saying anything. It was the exact location that I dreamt.
Whoa.
The exact location.
And it's not a dream,
It was
it's a dream,
It is a dream.
It was, for me.
I see it as a dream because...
But after that, I have dreamt my father in the same situation, coming to me, looking great, fantastic, actually, with suits, blue suits, maybe with a hard hat on, but always on a building site because he was a master builder. And he's always come there to help, always. And he's still there. He's still there. He's helped me.
But that was not his vocation. His vocation was to build. The same way the Imhotep's vocation, one of Imhotep's vocations was to build. Hence, we have the pyramids.
Yes, but he has not finished. He did not end. Means
that from a spiritual point of view, life does not end. The body ends.
No, it doesn't end.
Spiritually, we do not end. And on that note,
we have plans. We have plans for that he has made, which we didn't know. But I'm dreaming these things, so it's coming. We have connections still. Me and my father somehow.
Well, according to Antigua, Duppy here tonight though. With all these technical mess ups with me head. Way! Claudia says, yep, the ancestors definitely guiding and protecting. But
Absolutely.
then we as Africans, we're culturally that way. We've always been that way, and it's been denied us. Earlier on today, I think it was the words voodoo came out of Natasha's mouth, and we've always pushed it. We've always been forced to kind of like push voodoo aside. Even as you talk about the cats, the cats were known to be protectors. So we've always been that way. It is real, Rudi, as it hasn't happened yet when you dream it. It is real, it hasn't happened yet when you dream it. Manifestation, see it, believe it, achieve it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's called deja vu. I get that most times. Jemmy Reese is saying afterlife possible. Test shows souls live after death, says experts. Life after death is the belief that the essential parts of humans, but the word that you've used there is belief. That's not knowledge. No, that's not fact. That's a belief. Nobody has gone. Wait, hold on. In the comments, Natural said she passed away 3 times and came back.
Yeah.
3 times, came back 3 times. Yeah. I was just about to say nobody's actually gone and come back, but there are people in the room who were saying they have gone and they have come back. But I can.
That would be interesting to just hear a point of view of somebody who's been to the other side and been resuscitated.
Yeah, because I can't speak for that. We are a spiritual people first and foremost. That's what I was saying 100%. It's just where we come from. And it's just that religion has stepped in and twisted it for the use of other cultures. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've actually come to the end of the show. I do believe we've come to the end of the show. It's been quite an interesting one. Shui's not here. Antigua's had technical difficulties. We've moved from Facebook to YouTube to what was the other? Where did Shui gone?
Mixcloud.
Mixcloud. So it's been quite an evening. So
leave me alone.
Nevada, what have we got to look forward to from you?
Put on some
more tunes, more songs, yeah, more clothes, more tunes. Actually, more tunes. Album, and music in all genres, all different styles. Definitely.
Nevada. Is that a matching hat to match the glasses to match the jacket?
I don't know. Does it look like a matching set?
Yes.
Then his job is complete.
Shoes too as well. Purple shoes, purple hat, purple coat. I'm sorry.
Kick out your blow.
I know, Natasha. I know we've been collaborating together, but it's something that you asked me to be a part of, and that you've drawn me into, and I'm happy to be a part of it, as you can see from my outward actions. Yeah. Would you like to inform everybody just a little bit more, as we're close on leaving now? We're close on closing the show.
Yes, my fine people. So the big one is the 24-hour non-stop collaboration where we utilize our platforms to showcase 100 plus Black-owned businesses, spreading brand awareness, knowledge, and the message of collaboration being the key to our success. Collaboration partners, Black Wall Street London, Rudi Lickwood, and Black Business Recommendation. 3rd of April, Saturday the 3rd of April, 12 midnight or 12 a.m. till 12 a.m. Plenty of time to tune in. Come and support, shop, show love, and collab.
As she said, it's all about us moving ourselves forward, because some of you don't know where my principles lie on this, especially when it comes to keeping the Black pound within our community. And on that date, for little or no less than £500, I will be showing you how you can franchise, how you can get your own website, how you can get into a business that will give you passive income. Okay, we'll only be sharing that on that platform on the 3rd of April between the hours of 3 and 5 o'clock. All right, I encourage you to come along. I encourage you to also bring if you've got a child over the age of 15 and they're what you call bone idle, in other words, they can do something, but they haven't got something to do, and you want to invest. We've got to start investing in self, right? Mm-hmm. And you wish to invest in your nephew, your niece, even yourself. If you want to walk into a shop and know that every time you walk into a shop, that shop is making you money, all right, please do come in and see me on the 3rd of April between the hours of 3 and 5 o'clock. Okay, there is what I'm telling you, it's a business opportunity for anybody who has less than £500. Okay, on behalf of Shoe Doctor, okay, I'd like to. In fact, I'll hand you over to DJ Country Man, who will tell you a little bit more about Get Your Radio.
Okay, Get Your Radio. Obviously, it's a brand new radio station, 7 weeks old. Tune in. With upon Facebook, Mixcloud, Tune In Radio, and a brand new website. Tune in. There's something there for you. Tune in. Talk to us. We can help you. Tune in. I'll talk to show you.
Always something there.
No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Mina going to say talk to Shui. I'm going to say talk to Countryman. All right. Countryman gets involved into too many things, right? But the thing with you, Countryman, is you don't step forward.
I'm just cool, man. I just want to be.
No, you say that you're just cool, right? But you want the lead role, but you don't actually take it. You don't really take responsibility, which is a shame in that respect. It's a shame in that respect, because Get Your Radio would not be anywhere without you. Okay, and you've pushed somebody else in front of you to take the lead, right? Where there are times when you need to take the lead. And you need to take the responsibility that comes with it. So what was we talking about? Embracing what? Change.
But I embrace my change.
Change.
I'm up with my change. But do my part. I'm happy with where I am.
Okay. And that's all you can be. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Anything Goes podcast. Please do join us next week. Bye.
Thanks, Ali. Ali as well. Big love.
Ali.
Thanks again, everyone. Thanks for watching.
When we go shopping, he carries the shopping bags.
So you're not carrying nothing?
No, I just walk with my 2 hands free. Honestly,
Countryman did number.
I don't know if
we're running out of time.
Wait.
Time. Red card.
I'll say first of all, those who are on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to YouTube.
Respect your husband, all right? Allow him to be the man he can be. Don't cheat, all right? Make sure. Shut up! Allow him to talk.
I'm gonna turn off my camera.
Yes or no? Altia?
Nope. Never have.
Very cool.
The question is, Countryman, have you done it?
Right.
Okay. Some flags up there. Good.
Have you ever slept with one of your ex's friends?
Rudi, have you?
Does fingering count?
What you put me on this time of morning? You're gonna scare everybody.
It was a cassette. You know when you had to push the pencil in between into the hole? Yes, man. And finish.
It's a warning.
Well, straight away, red flag. Phone community, why? Are we the guinea pigs now?
Yeah, man.
I feel like when you are speaking up for yourself, it should be unapologetic and it should be honest. I think that we all.
But in Ubuntu, we have programs that kind of look at identity, raising self-esteem, looking at our history.
Often when you watch the news and stuff, everyone's talking about race. And I'm just thinking, well, there's more than that. I know just having no dad and having to work out what it means to be a black man in the UK.
15 minutes with DJ Countryman and Rudi Lickwood, Saturday morning mayhem.
Morning, darling.
Hey,
everyone.
Hey,
who have on them telephone. Come on, put on the telephone.
Join them with interviews.
Peter,
there's no formula there. That's what I'm saying.
Peter, hear me out, Peter. It said, can you write down the number 8 times? That means no, it's not times. That multiplication. It said write it down 8 times, Peter.
If you didn't have the answer, would you get it?
You're the one who's here. You're the. Oh God, we got another one. We got another one. We're so bitter this morning now. So.
And quizzes.
Doesn't mean you can't repeat a word. It means you can't repeat the same sentence.
All right then. Let's see then.
Okay. Countryman is
and
not
you
allowed.
Can't
Countryman, yeah, and you're not allowed to stall. Countryman is not allowed to ask you the same question twice. I'm going to ring a bell in a moment. Okay, and I'm going to leave the room. Okay. And the conversation will take place.
You married?
I am not.
You ever had an affair?
I haven't.
You haven't?
I haven't.
You did say it twice. You did.
I did. Well, you shouldn't ask me the same question twice.
I agree. The same question shouldn't be asked twice.
Yeah, I don't think he didn't ask the same question twice.
Oh, it sounded like it to me. But never mind. It was fun anyway.
No, you did well.
A few people are saying he did.
Wait, hold on. I feel, you know what? There's a lot of bitterness in here, yeah? And I know where the bitterness is. I know where the bitterness is coming. Bitter, man.
He says in the chat.
You're bitter, you man. You're bitter.
15 minutes with Rudi Lickwood and DJ Countryman. Saturday mornings, gonna be the same again.
Incredible.